LGBT family, rainbow family, how you doing? How you doing? This is my last recording for 2022. So we're ending off the year together. I hope that you are doing amazing. I hope that you're doing gorgeous. I hope that you are ready for a beautiful new year. That can just be so freaking amazing for you. That's my heart's desire for you. With that being said, let's bear in mind that this is a general reading. Sorry, let me just take off my jumper because I think I'm really getting into the energy now because I'm feeling a little bit warm. I live in South Africa, which is in the southern hemisphere. So, the last thing we're going to get is a white Christmas. The sun is beautifully shining and it's amazing. Okay. So, in this reading, we are going to look at, first of all, 2022. What was your soul's plan with 2022? Why did you have a lot of things that happened in 2022? What was the reason for that? Okay. And then we're moving into 2023. We're going to specifically draw cards for love, career, and finances. When I say we, I'm talking myself in the spiritual collective consciousness that call themselves Smile, that I am channeling for you. And then we're going to clarify that. I'm going to look at some things that you want to look out for so you don't have those unnecessary sort of like booby traps in your year. And then what I want you to do is I'm ending off the reading with something really, really special, my beautiful peeps. And so what I want you to do is I want you to focus on what is your wish, your hope, your dream, your aspiration, your mission, vision, whatever it is, your dream for 2023. Then we're going to see what the angels have got to say about it. Remember, this is a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. The other thing that I also want to ask you, my beautiful, beautiful peeps, is that or rather recommend that if you really, really want to get the best out of what these readings can offer you, then I'm going to recommend you watch this reading from beginning to end, and then you also go and watch the reading for your specific zodiac sign, because that's where you're going to get, deeper sort of guidance in there. And that first card that flipped around there was awareness. In actual fact, I think it's two cards that came around. All right. I'm going to draw a third one for you. So we've got participation, awareness, and that is from the OSHO Zen Tarot, which I really, really like because it's about getting out of that sort of like, hamster wheel type of vibe. And we're looking at 2022 here. So if I look at this, I'm going to say to you that what I can say, my beautiful rainbow family, is that a lot of you have really come out of your shell in this past year. You've really moved past restrictions in this past year, things that were holding you back out of the dark and into the light. I mean, that is amazing. I love, 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 love seeing that. A lot of teamwork. Some of you may have had a very, like I would say, really across the board, a really difficult year, a really challenging year, a year where you maybe had to, I feel in many ways, open yourself to the idea of working with certain people in certain ways that you may not have initially anticipated, but I don't really feel that it's a bad thing. Okay. um, it's almost like you integrated into life. So it seems like it was quite a beautiful healing year for you. But healing can sometimes be a very difficult thing to do as well, because it goes with pain and a change of mindset and all of those type of things. But I can see there's some beautiful harmony that started to come about here for you. And what is this other card? In reverse, maturity upside down. You are ready. So a lot of you may feel that because of everything that has happened in 2022, that maybe you should just chill a bit, maybe it's just like a backstep, maybe this is not your time just yet, just sort of breathe it out and that sort of thing. The direct opposite, in fact. Okay, let's just draw a clarifying card for each of these, because I want to see what's going on over here before we look for some things that you want to be looking out for, in this upcoming year. So just going to get a clarifying card for each of these energies. Okay. And let's turn them around. So for awareness, we have got the 10 of Wands. So for a lot of you, there's a lot of healing that has taken place this year. You may have needed to leave a lot of people behind. Some of you maybe had a loved one passing, and if you did, I want to send you all the condolences and the love from my heart. Some of you, even harder than that, you may have needed to say goodbye to someone where, you can still contact them, you can still text them, you can still see them and stuff like that, but you had to let that person go. That was part of the integration into something new for you. Because what we do sometimes is, we have people in our life and they're really just there to be part of the growth process basically, but then we want to take them with us, and that doesn't always really work. It's like, for example, if you plant carrots and you put fertilizer in the ground, you're expecting to have, you're expecting to reap carrots, not fertilizer. And so it's some of you had to let the fertilizer go. It was time for that space to leave. It was time for the butterfly to come out and to leave the cocoon, that sort of thing. 6 of Wands. So yeah, participation, working together, victory and success, beautiful improvements in personal life. I see improvements with family, improvement with friends, improvement with peace of mind. I love this. So it may have not been the easiest year, but also in many ways it wasn't the toughest year. And let's see, for this maturity in reverse, you have got the Page of Pentacles over here. Start thinking abundance. Start thinking, maybe now is the time. Now is the time for me to do something new. Now is the time for me to go for gold. Now is the time for me. I am ready. That sort of thing. Okay? Let's look at some things that you want to look out for in this upcoming year. Beautiful, beautiful rainbow family of mine. I hope that you're all doing well. I hope that you're all doing well. And remember, the world can disrespect you and the world can say anything about you, but at the end of the day, and this is one of the biggest lessons that I learned in my life, people can have any opinion about me and I don't actually have to care. It is my opinion of myself that is the most important of all. So look at this, things are shifting in a positive direction. So if you're already seeing here with the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy, if you're already seeing things moving in a positive direction, there is luck expansion here. Natural luck expansion. All right, very, very good, very, very good. Love, 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 love seeing that, because that is something really, really cool. Just doing better, just feeling like life is actually finally working out for you. Really, really great. I'm very happy to see that. So don't be closed off to new. All right. Anybody trying to piggyback off you now, of course, there's nothing wrong with helping people. There's nothing wrong with supporting people. As human beings, we are communal beings. I always like to compare it to fish. When fishes live together with other fishes, they just do better. Even if they can thrive on their own, human beings are the same. But, just be on the lookout for the parasites. Be on the lookout for the people that could have maybe taken advantage of you before. They might try to try their luck with you again. You'll be like, no, no, Baba, that's the last year. Not going to do that. All right. And then just lastly, 8 of Cups. Don't be afraid to walk away. Don't be afraid to step towards more. Don't be afraid to give yourself credit. Don't be afraid to give yourself credit. Okay. Because, just a sec here. When we are afraid to give ourselves credit, then we attract people that are also happy to not give us credit. Okay, let's look at love, career, and finances using the Star Tarot. Oops, these cards are so big. Okay, let's see what we got. So LOVE, the one thing we all want that make your heart go boom, boom, boom. And what is that song that I said in the beginning? Oh no, that was for Gemini. That I got that song from Megan Trainor. All about the bass, no trouble. What is your song for the year? What is your song for this year? All right. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. And you know what people's problem often with that song is? We live in this world where we have this idea, if I have it all, then, it's that whole weakest link vibe that somebody else needs to suffer. Nobody needs to be suffering. Okay? So for love, I love this card for love, by the way, 7 of Wands, Valor. This is you being ready and the other person being ready. So if you're dealing with an energy and you're wondering if you are both ready, yes, you are. Because this card is actually, apart from, those symbols over there, it's very balanced. What happens on the one side happens on the other side. For those of you that are familiar with the software program that you use for basically for an iPad called Procreate, the graphic design program, they've got this amazing thing really, which I love, because I'm busy designing some tarot decks and oracle decks. And the one that they have is that you can sort of decide how to split your screen. So what you do on the one side also happens on the other side, which is really cool. And in many ways it's happening. And don't be afraid to be your own unique self. There is love here, a person being ready to share beautiful love with you, but with the authentic you. You know, not a made up version of you. Okay? Um, career. Career, you've got the Eight of Wands, swiftness, big positive changes. Just, it's like you're suddenly in demand. You're like, because there's balance within you. It's when we stop chasing, that's when things come to us. So in career, you're really in demand. You know, you are definitely in demand. Um, there where people say, maybe let's say you went for a job like an application or something like that, an interview, and other people come, and there's a lot of positive things happening on the background here for you, because then people say, okay, we shortlisted these people, we're gonna have, and then somebody says, no man, what about that one person that we had? No, I really think we should give that person a chance. There's a lot of that happening for you. Luck is definitely on your side. Okay? Finances, I mean, come on, it says it all. Fortune, this is the Wheel of Fortune. And here you had the Wheel of Fortune as well. Don't be afraid of positive growth, fast growth, quick growth, beautiful growth, because it's definitely, literally in the cards for you in this upcoming year. Okay, let's clarify using traditional Rider-Waite tarot. I was going to say for love, there's two cards that came out right away. So we've got the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So give yourself a break with love. Don't chase love. Be open to it, but don't chase it. And that brings about harmony and balance for you. It's almost like the word I get coming up in mind is diplomacy. So when it comes to love, chasing love, have a sense of diplomacy. Give yourself a break. Just focus on you. Do things that you like. It changes your energy to that luck energy where things just happen for you, and it brings balance into your life. So it seems like love may have been a bit of a thing that actually threw your balance out. So by being open to it but not chasing it and letting it come to you, you actually benefit financially. It's what law of attraction, manifestation, it really benefits you across the board. So it's really, really cool. Okay. Let's look at career now. Of course, as I said, you want to look at the energy for your zodiac sign as well, just to get a more refined, energetic picture. So you've got the Page of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. You've got wonderful ideas coming up here for career, doing new things, doing your own thing, next level, expansion. Those are all very good ideas. But there's that little devil on your head that says, oh, I don't know if you should do that. What if you do that? What if it doesn't work? That sort of thing. So when you get it coming up, know that there are some emotions, some deeper patterns in your subconscious about your worth and value that you are still fighting. And instead of fighting yourself, rather see it as life giving you feedback. What is it that you need to heal? So if you suddenly find yourself with no confidence or no belief in yourself and self-doubt and whatever, it means that there's something that you need to heal. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't do what it is that you can do. And somehow career is also giving you the opportunity to have that beautiful family life that so many of you might be desiring, whatever family life might mean for you. Very good prospects for that. Love that. And now let's see finances. This card went jumping. 10 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Let's sit with this one first. The 10 of Wands. 10 of Swords, sorry. You would be very well advised, because there's a lot of changes that are coming about, and changes can be overwhelming and they can activate the fear within us. So you'd be very well advised to look back at your life and see the challenges that you've gone through, and remind yourself that none of those challenges have actually killed you. Okay? There's a lot of release of the old happening and the new coming in. Practicing that whole seeing how strong you already are, it will show your strength to you, which means you don't give up, when in actual fact it's advisable for you to forge forward. 3 of Pentacles, new things. So you getting the opportunity really for a big reset here in finances, in your life overall, really. And it's because you're opening your heart to love, because money likes sitting with good company, really. And what we sometimes don't realize is that when we block the emotions, we also block the money, because money doesn't like sitting with sad little company. All right, so you can do things the way that you've done them before, but there's also the opportunity coming up for new. I would say you're well advised to go for the new, And with the Knight of Wands, follow your emotions, follow your heart, but also be careful that you don't, don't rush into a fire to save a burning kitten or something like that. For the sake of the kitten, that's good. But if it's for the sake of everybody on the road to show them, what a hero you are, not advised. You're probably going to get burnt and the kitten is going to be fired. Okay? Just going to draw you one more card. And then I want you, Devil, Scorpio energy. A lot of the things holding you back from the resources are leaving. The Devil is literally from the dark into the light. Okay? So you are releasing a lot of the patterns that are holding you back from money. Okay? From the goodies in life. Because you are feeling more worthy and more deserving and getting to see your worth. And so beautiful, it's getting acknowledged for you throughout this year. And it doesn't matter who you are. I always say this to people. We are human beings. We like it when people say to you, yes, you're doing well. I appreciate what you're doing. It's human. It's not vanity. Okay? Now I want you to focus on that one thing that you, for 2023, and see what the angels say. They say it's up to you. And what does it's up to you mean? It means that there are no limits. It means that that you can have the best year of your life. That's what it means. And my heart's desire is that you do have the best year of your life. I do hope that beautiful things come through for you. I do hope that you find everything that makes your heart smile, and so it is. I hope you have the most wonderful 2023. From my heart, namaste, love and light, my beautiful soul family.